The last and only time the Netherlands won the European Championships was back in 1988 when Mark van Basten, arguably the greatest striker of all time, was at the top of his game. However, in recent times they have struggled massively, finishing bottom of their group in 2010, failing to qualify for the tournament in 2016 and bowing out to the Czech Republic in the most recent European Championships. So it does leave the question, can the Netherlands go deep in this tournament, or will their poor form from previous tournaments gone by be carried over into this one?
And now let's have a look at the Netherlands group and see what problems they could possibly face. So without further ado, let's start off with Austria. And as much as many people would expect the Netherlands to brush aside this Austrian team, they do provide some threats to the likes of Lema, Sabitzer and even Arnautovic, who all do pose a threat to the Netherlands in their own way. And moving on to Poland, where their expectations aren't too dissimilar to that of Austria's, whilst also having a handful of threatening players that can cause issues for the Dutch side. And last but certainly not least, we have France, who are the tournament's favourites and without a doubt will pose a threat to Ronald Koeman's team, especially considering the fact that Netherlands have a poor record when facing tough opposition.
So now let's talk about Ronald Koeman's team and how he will set up for the European Championships this summer. So we think he will set up in a 4-3-3 because that is his favoured and preferred formation as Netherlands boss. Yes, we have seen him at times set up with a 3 at the back, however this is his favoured formation. Verbruggen will start in goal, Ake, De Ligt, Van Dijk and Dumfries, that's your back four, although you could change the setup slightly. You could play Ake over Blind, or you could move Ake to centre back, bench De Ligt and play Blind at left back, or you could play De Vrij or Van der Ven over De Ligt. There's plenty of variation there. The midfield three consists of Schouten, De Jong and Cooper Miners, a well-balanced three there, and the front three consists of Gakpo, Depay and Xavi Simons. And although that isn't Xavi Simons' natural position, he can still do a job there, and if it's not working mid-game, you can change it slightly. You can change to a 4-4-2 diamond and put Xavi Simons in the 10, move Depay and move Gakpo over as the two strikers up top. So you've got that flexibility and fluidity in this Netherlands team. So that is the formation that he will look to use this summer. However, how will the Netherlands set up tactically when facing the opposition? So the Netherlands, they like to bait in teams, they like to bait the press, they like to play the ball around the back and build up from deep. So Van Dijk, De Ligt, Ake, Dumfries, they'll receive the ball from the goalkeeper, play it around the back and draw in the opposition. Once the opposition has been drawn in enough, the likes of De Jong and Cooper Miners will pick up the ball within the midfield and they will have a lot of space to work with. And because Cooper Miners and De Jong, they're no slouch, they'll carry the ball. They're quick and they can carry the ball forward and then they can lay it off to Simons, Depay or Gakpo in the attack. And we know these three players have got pace, they've got creativity and they can affect the opposition. They like to play direct Netherlands, and yes, although some people may say Ronald Koeman is a pragmatic manager, and yes he is at times, he does like to attack quickly, attack in transition and attack when the team least expect. And if the Netherlands find themselves with the ball further up the pitch, they'll look to play direct passes into the centre forward. Whether that be Weghorst, whether that be Gakpo, whether that be Memphis Depay, they'll look to find him, then play off of him and get the other players around him into the game.
And as Zach touched upon earlier, the back three may also be utilised by the Netherlands, seeing Daley Blind taking up this left wing back position up here and Nathan Ake being pushed back into that left centre back role alongside Virgil van Dijk and Stefan de Vrij. Another player who could be brought into the fold is Jeremy Frimpong, and we could see him in this right wing back position here, and as we know, this is where he excels. And another player who does definitely cater to this system more than the other is Wout Weghorst. He'd be up front here, and as we know, a back three is more pragmatic, so it would suit someone like Weghorst. And it would be interesting to see if Ronald Koeman lines up like this against the harder opponents, because as we know, this is more of a pragmatic style. But the fact that Netherlands have this tactical flexibility could cause a lot of issues for opponents that they face.
Let us know in the comment section, how far do you think the Netherlands will go this tournament? We think they'll go pretty deep into the competition, however due to their poor record against the tough sides, we don't think they'll go all the way. Let us know in the comments, like and subscribe for more content just like this one. Thanks for watching and we'll catch you in the next one.